Hello everyone, welcome again to Networking Engineering and IT Jungle. Today's session we are going to cover how to download and install a gns3 in Windows 10. A gns3 is a simulation software like a packet tracer, but a gns3 is more advanced than a Cisco packet tracer. Now, let us see why do we need a gns3. Normally we need a gns3 just for building a virtual network, for testing, for troubleshooting a virtual network, or even a radio network. Also, a gns3 it helps network engineers to learn a few topology in single laptop. Also, when you have a GNS, it is easy to virtualize iOS routers or switches. Also, when you need to run a Windows appliance, because a GNS it support or it can use a nested virtualization. Where we have we will see in this session to help to run a Windows for Windows Server or Windows 10 in gns3. It's possible. Okay. Also, what are the software requirements we need in this session? We need a gns3 itself. We need a Vmware just to create a virtual machine. Also, we need a gns VM, which helps us to create a nested virtualization. It's virtualization of iOS or of Windows servers if is needed. Okay. Also, when you create a virtual network with a gns3, it is easy and possible to connect to the real world network. Okay, thank you very much. Let us see. Let us first of all download a required software. Let us start with on the GNS. So I'll first connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay. First of all, we need to download the GNS itself. Go to the Google and search for gns.com, and it will open an interface like this on the GNS website, official website. Then it asks you to create account and to log in. If you have account, you log in. If you don't have it, you create, no problem. And even you may have account, then you click free download. Okay. Then you go to you see there is version for GNS for Windows, for Mac, and for Linux. Then for us we choose for Linux. Then wait until download. Yes. And also, what we need to download, we need to download a GNS VM. A GNS VM. Okay. We need to download a GNS VM. A GNS VM. Also, okay. Can go to Google and write GNS VM. To direct you also to official website of GNS. Then you have downloaded maybe GNS VM. Then it show you which virtualization you're going to use, if it's for VirtualBox or if it's for Vmware Workstation. Then you click for Vmware Workstation. Once downloaded is complete, then you go where you save your file if you download it. For mine is okay, for mine is here. This is for yes, for mine is here. This is a GNS. Already downloaded it before. Also, you have a folder. We complete the one for a GNS VM. Then you extract it. You get this. Okay. Then you can go again to Google to download a Vmware. This one, a Vmware. Okay. Simple software. Download it. Vmware workstation. Okay, Vmware workstation. Download for 50. Okay. Open. Something which is disturbing me. Okay, Vmware workstation. Then okay, go to GitHub. Yes, here there is a good Vmware where you can get also the license key. That is the reason why I chose to go to GitHub. Okay, then go to download the zip. Okay, now it's downloaded. Okay. Oh, sorry. That is 4 key. That is 4 key, I think. That is okay. That is 4 key, not 4. Not 4. Vmware setup, but no problem because of any key you need it. Okay, go to Vmware workstation official website. Okay. I download it for Windows. Download stations. Okay, and go to download it now. Okay, then download it. Okay. Once you finish to download, go to where your file is saved when you download it, and again you will get it. To mean you must have 3 software before starting installation. You must have gns3 all-in-one. You must have a gns3 VM, which is extracted from here, and you must have a Vmware workstation, any version, but it's better to start for 15 and above. Okay, thank you. And after that, you have to run first of all a gns3. You have to run it first of all. You have right-click and then run as administrator. But now for me, I don't want to install it because I have it. Then you follow the instruction. Next. There is no specialty for this GNS software. It's like other software. Then once you download it, it will create a shortcut. Leave it everything default, no problem. It will create a default. I mean shortcut on desktop. Okay. Once it's complete to install it. Okay. Once yes, just it will ask you to run on the local or VM. Yes, except for VM. Okay. And now you have to install a Vmware to help us to create a virtual machine or create a virtualization system. Okay. Go to Vmware, then you run your latest version. Also, you have to run it so that next leave it everything different, no problem. There is a way I will set a CPU, RAM, but leave it everything default, no problem. You will end up having this a system like this open, but it's not installed. And then to install it, once you have this open, to install it you have to go on the file, open search where your GNS VM is extracted, then open it. Okay, then it will ask you to import your GNS from it is 10.2 because I have the previous one. Then go to next, leave it, you import. If you choose to import next, leave it everything default, no problem. Okay, and then once this installed, you have to come on the GNS. To me, you have, first of all, you have installed the GNS. Okay, also you have installed a Vmware, and Vmware you have the imported a GNS VM. Now you are going to connect a GNS VM to your gns3. Okay, now you open your gns3, then you go to edit, you go to edit preference. It will open a console like this. Then you go to the server. Okay, then you go to the server. It will give you a main something like this. Here you have to connect to tick on GNS VM, and have to tick enable the GNS VM, and you have here to select. You see there is virtual, there is a hypervisor V, then you select for us for Vmware because it's the one which is recommended. Then here you click the gns3 VM will be launched automatically. If not, you have to click refresh. Okay, this leave it automatically. Also remember to open this, keep the GNS VM running. Yes, the action when the closing the GNS, keep the GNS VM running. To me, if you close your GNS, the Vmware will not be closed. The reason why it's because you could have another installed virtual machine, so that you need to run those virtual machine even if the gns3 is not running. Okay, that is why I don't know to close it, and you click apply, then you click OK. Okay, now for that time you at least have on the same level. Now you could now open up your gns3, then you go to the file, new blank project. It will give you like this. Then you put the name for example install a gns3, and then click OK. Yes, once you click OK, you see everything here is highlighted. When you come on your GNS and you click here, you get nothing. Okay, and when you click here, you get this switch on, but this one is not present. Okay, when you click on this, you get this virtual PC NAT and the cloud only. This window 10 is not present. Also this GNS VM will not present. We will cover it in next slide. Okay, when you click here, because it's combination of both, of course you will get some of them. Okay, now what we do so that you have different routers on this. Okay, this is called the gns3. By default, you can import from, you go edit preference, then you click on the iOS routers. Okay, then you click new. Now you click on this, the iOS routers on GNS VM. Then you click next, then run existing iOS. Here you don't have it, now you have to download it. Okay, normally it is better to use a built-in iOS operating system, but sometimes it will cost you, it will ask you money. If you have money, it's better, it's one which is recommended. But if you don't have it, there is a way you can have your router and extract its IOS. To see those extracted IOS, you can go to this link first of all, and then go to download iOS router and switch. Okay, normally this for switch, it is not there. It is better when you download for the iOS routers and then convert it into switch. Then you all use it as a switch. We need it on next slide. Now go to this link. Where is the link? Okay, this is called appliance. Okay, from this link, okay, you will get those. Okay, go to this link, protectcolors.com, download gns3 iOS images. Okay, then you click it. It will give you all image routers, which is image of routers which is extracted. Like you can download one of them. You can download, no problem. Whenever there is other things you may need, no problem. You can download, for example, for this image, you click it, download. Once it's downloaded, go to your folder where you download it. For me is this iOS routers. This is this, I have it. Then I have to import one of these router. Okay. Okay, now you have to come here, edit, peripherals, then iOS routers, new, and then run routers on gns3. Even you can run iOS for my local computer, but which is recommended is this one. Okay, then you put in new, then you go to browse, then you browse where you save those those iOS routers where it is saved. Okay, then you go to your, sorry, for me, maybe I did a mistake. For me, okay. Now Cisco appliances. Now you have to follow your path where you have save it. Now let us, for example, import this one. Okay. Now it asks me to decompress it. Yes. Wait until the complexity, guys. Don't worry, the session is going to be finished and you will hope you enjoy the beautiful GNS. And then next, okay, next problem, then you can give it the for example test. Okay, I will leave it default. This is as a switch now, appliance route. Okay, I will leave it's no problem. Now you can choose the interfaces. You can choose this for everyone. You have everything you have to pick, no problem. Let's leave it. Okay, and then choose this one. Okay, and then next, then click on the idle piece finder. If it's found already, of course it will be good. If you fail, you can download another iOS. Okay, I think the session was good because you enjoy later the beauty of GNS. Okay, I search for idle piece minor cost. Okay, now the idle value has been found that is suitable for your PCIOS. Now everything done. Now click finish. Now click okay, this is the settings. Leave it as it is. Now click okay. Okay, now we have to come here on this router. Now for you must have this. You see, router will be there. You can drag and drop on the gns working environment. Now you have to start. First of all, now you have to run your device in order to enter into configuration. Okay. Run a little bit. Okay. For you it will open the standard putty, but for me it will open the solar putty because I have installed it. Maybe I will teach it later, but no problem. Now it is opened. Okay, it is open now. Our router is added on my gns here. Okay, now thank you very much for watching. Don't miss the next video where I build the simple topology, where I download and install the Windows server inside on GNS. Also, or Windows 10 to run Windows appliance. Okay, because it presents any in gns3. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Let us meet next time, and keep following and subscribing on our YouTube channel, Network Engineering and IT Channel. Thank you very much.